what's up? Stephanie Stallworth, ATL Traffic Lady. Happy Friday. So, I was off this morning from the traffic updates. I'm filling in for Will Gary this afternoon. So I got your afternoon traffic on your ride home. On the People Station V103. The ATL's number one for hip hop and R&B. And News and Talk 1380 WAOK, and of course Sports Radio 92.9 The Game. So I'll be there for you this afternoon for your ride home. Hopefully it'll be a good ride home. The afternoons get really crazy, especially the last few days. My gosh, we've had so many crazy situations on the roads, with the roads being closed and really crazy accidents. So let's be careful out there, okay? All right. So I'm just leaving the employment event from Work Source, Georgia, they had at New Birth Missionary Baptist Church. That's my church, y'all. Hey, shout out to New Birth, Pastor Bryant. Yeah, so it was a nice turnout. They're going to be there till 3. I don't know if this video will post before then, but if it does, and you're looking for work, New Birth Missionary Baptist Church in Lithonia, Georgia, go there for the job fair. All these employers, and they are looking. Lots of wonderful folks there. I met some nice candidates myself today, a brother-sister team, and they're in media, and so that's pretty cool. I love doing things like that, helping folks out. So that's good. So I'm just leaving there, but I got to go teach, so I'm rushing over to Georgia Military College. It's their last day of classes for the quarter, so I'll say see you later to my students there. I'll be there soon. Stuck in this traffic. And go do that, and then go up to the station for the afternoon. So I'm really excited about tomorrow. Another busy day tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be hosting the Atlanta Kidney Walk at Atlantic Station down in Atlanta. So, hey, shout out House of Hope. Pastor E. Dewey Smith, what's up? Passing your church now. House of Hope, just off to the side there. What's good, guys? God bless y'all. Hosting the Atlanta Kidney Walk tomorrow morning. So I hosted it last year. It was so much fun. Lots of great people out there walking for a good cause, a great cause, in fact, raising money for research for National Kidney Foundation. So I'm pleased to be able to do it again this year. I'll be there from 7 to 10 in the morning. So come to Atlantic Station. I don't know if it's too late to sign up, but you can still walk anyway, right? Or still donate. Just great people, great energy, wonderful opportunity there. So that's tomorrow morning. Then there's something at Beulah Heights University that a young lady at the church was telling me about today that Rashad Ritchie's doing, or hosting, tomorrow. I think she said from 10 to 3 maybe, or something like that, for women and some other services and support for women who in general and women who are being victimized. So there's that. I'm not sure if I can get all the way over there for that. Might be able to swing through on my way home from the kidney walk. I don't know if I'll be dressed appropriately for that. However, we'll see. And then, so that's at Beulah Heights University in Atlanta. Dr. Rashad Ritchie, one of my favorite folks on the radio and TV. You know I'm on WAOK, Real Talk with Rashad Ritchie, and on CBS 46 News, political commentator. Just a really smart guy with a story, he's got a history and a story. So if you don't know Rashad Ritchie, you need to know him. Get real with Ritchie. All right. So that is in the midday. And then after that, my youngest son, is going into high school next year. And so they have their 8th grade formal dance tomorrow evening. I think it starts at 7. So, he's a regular old dude kid who doesn't dress up a lot. And I don't really think he's seen himself dressed up. So he was so thrilled for weeks and weeks, maybe a month or more in advance. He's been telling me about the dance and what he wants to wear and how we need to do everything. And, I'm happy that he's 15. comes and talks to me still. He just turned 15. And so he'll come in and sit on my bed. So, Mom, this and that, whatever. Oh, and I want to wear like a tuxedo, and I want to do this and do that. And then another day he'll come in and have another piece of it that he's been thinking about. It's like, I want to take pictures outside. We got, like his big brother did for his prom. I guess this is not a prom, however, he wants to take pictures, so he knows how the pictures are going to be, how he wants that to look. And then the last thing he said, I might have shared it with you on my Facebook Live, he said, Mom, listen, I need some sunglasses. I need some sunglasses. I'm like, you need sunglasses? He said, yes, I need sunglasses. I said, oh, you're trying to get the whole look, everything. I said, he's like, I got a complete look with sunglasses. So he's going to have on his tuxedo look, sort of jacket and pants, and, his shiny new shoes, and his tie selection, tuxedo shirt, the cufflinks. And then he'll top it off with the glasses. Of course, freshly bleached hair. I got to bleach his hair tonight. Then get the haircut tomorrow for him, because he's got, the close sides, and then the top thing sprouts out. Guys do sprout out the top. And so he's going to get that, we call it tapered. I don't know what you call it. Not touched up. I keep saying touched up. That's what women get, a touch up. The men get a shape up. He's going to get a shape up. And the roots of the hair will be dark, and then the top will be lighter, like auburnish, whatever. And so he'll have that fresh look. But you know what? I'm so used to seeing him in his jeans and hoodies. That's all they wear, hoodies. I don't care if it's hot or cold or whatever. It's just hoodie. So I'm like, okay, I got to dress up a little bit. So he had, we went out and found some wonderful things for him to wear, and I had him put it on. And I was just like, whoa, Josh, you are one handsome young gentleman. Look at you. Because he's taller than me now, and, kind of, bulk up a little bit. He's still slender, but he's got, a shape to him now. He's not like a little boy shape anymore. But yeah, so I'm like, Josh, wow. And then he put the shades on, the sunglasses on, and wow. I was just like, wow. And even he hadn't really seen himself that dressed up before. He couldn't believe how good he looked. I love it. I wish I had a video of that moment that he noticed himself. Because you know how it is, you're growing up and you think kids tease you or whatever. You think you're some ugly duckling or you're whatever. The girl didn't want to go to the dance with him. Oh, I don't like you like that. We could go as friends. And, they're young. They don't really need to be all hooked up like that. But, it's nice to have someone say yes or, be interested. But when he saw his own self, we got to see ourselves the way God sees us. God sees us as perfect and wonderful. Not perfect, but flawed, but yet wonderful. As his own creations, right? And he got to see himself. I got to see him. Wow, Joshua, you're not a little boy. You're growing up. You're looking wonderful. And wow. And he got to see himself as who he really is and or can be or will become. And that was the first time for him for that. So I say all that to say, one, I'm thrilled as a mom to be helping make his outfit dream come true. But I'm also thrilled to see him growing up to be so wonderful. He's just a wonderful kid, mild-mannered, well-mannered. He's kind, he's thoughtful, and kids are kind of weird and cruel at school sometimes. So you don't get built up by your friends at school at this age. Everybody tears everybody else down to make themselves feel good. So I try to build them up, build my boys up. I got 3 sons, try to build them up. But yeah, so this is going to be exciting. So that is Saturday night, tomorrow night. So he's going to have his whole outfit and everything. But what I'm thinking about is also tomorrow is the Pastor Jamal's birthday is coming up Tuesday. And and they're having a movie premiere called Sinners Wanted, and they're having a whole red carpet event. You guys should come. It starts at 5 o'clock at New Birth Missionary Baptist Church in Lithonia, Stonecrest, Georgia. 5 o'clock tomorrow, free movie premiere. Bring the whole family. And they're going to have red carpet and all of that. So since Josh is going to already be all fancied out, I figured I'm going to dress up and take him with me, and we'll do red carpet paparazzi because he's going to be looking so good. And then I'll have to leave the movie early, unfortunately, but because the thing starts at 7. But I will then escort him, take him to the dance. Trust me, he doesn't want me to go in the dance with him, or nor chaperone. But I'll give him a whole, I figured I'd give him a whole experience, a whole paparazzi, red carpet, dressed to the nines, tuxedo type experience, and then take him to the dance. So he'll be feeling good. I said, so when that young lady who said, I don't really like you like that, sees you all fancied up, she'll be like, wow, I should have said yes to him. Because like I said, he's already a kind, wonderful person, but he doesn't get dressed up or nothing much. And we don't have a lot, so he's not the flashy one with all the latest this and that. So those things don't make you who you are. Those things make you who you look like you are. That's what I say. Those labels and things, they don't make you who you are. They make you who you look like you are. So I tell him if he's a genuine good person with regular clothes on, he's still a genuine good person. You could be a person with really fancy designer clothes on and be an awful individual, and you'd still be an awful individual with very nice clothes. And you have to ask yourself, which one do I really want to be? Do I really want to be the one with all designer down, the latest this and that, the red bottoms or the whatever men wear that are designer things, and be a really despicable person? Or would I rather be a good person, someone that people can respect and appreciate, and that your reputation precedes you? What kind of person are they? Oh, he's a really nice guy. He's a really, really good kid. And so many people get caught up in what they look like, and they never develop the character of who they are as an individual. And that still shows. Character counts. I always tell my boys, character counts. Do not be that kind of person. Character counts. You could be having the latest this and that and still be a jerk. So when they start rising up their little selves and start thinking they can talk any old way, that still matters. Those things still matter. You can't talk to people like that. Why do you talk to people like that? So, I don't know. Character counts. That's what I say. Character counts. Who are you, right? What kind of character are you displaying? I'd rather be a good person with Walmart duds on than someone with the biggest designer and I'm a terrible individual. Nasty people out there, right? You can always, it's never too late to change if you're one of the nasty people out there. You could be a nasty person with the most wonderful designer everything on, and hair and makeup and nails and all of that, and still be nasty. Or if you already have all of those things, work on your character. Become a wonderful person. You don't have to be who you've been. It's never too late to change. You don't have to be who you've been. If you don't like who you are right now, deep down you think about it, you're flexing and doing whatever, but deep down you're like, I'm not that nice. Well, how did I get to be not that nice? Were people not that nice to me and I just took on that persona too? Is that all I've ever had modeled for me? Not that nice? These are all things to ask yourself about yourself. So, if I start to slip up into a not so nice thing, I have to ask myself, why am I even acting like that? consider myself to be nice, so my not so nice wouldn't be as bad as somebody else's not so nice, but still, it is what it is. If you could be better or nicer, be better or nicer. Why not? Why not be your best self? Why not be your best self? Don't flex, be your authentic self. And the flexing will come from somebody else. They'll flex you for you. Oh yeah, they're the best at so-and-so, and they're really this and that, and they're very thoughtful and kind to people. They're always helping folks, or whatever it is, right? If you are already that, you don't have to flex that about yourself. Someone else will flex it for you. Someone else will say it because they'll know it. I tell my students, I teach communications, public speaking courses at colleges, and they're young and getting ready to go in careers and all that. I'm like, your reputation precedes you. It's a small world. You're going to go into one career field. You'll end up working with the same people over and over again, or run into them, or they're going to know people that you're trying to work for later. And if you left a bad impression, they can't say much good about you. So always be your best self. Always seek the higher road, right? Because later down the line, even if you're the best at what you do, but you're a terrible person to work with, they don't want you. They might hire you if they have no choice, but then they may regret it. And you won't get hired again. So always remember that people will remember who you were to them. They'll remember if you were nice or if you were a jerk. Don't be a jerk. And if you get big and fancy and wonderful, still be kind. Because as fast as you fancy and wonderful, as fast you can fall down too. None of this is promised forever, right? So don't be jerky. I tell my sons, don't be a jerk. Why do you act like that? They don't always act like that. But sometimes everybody does something, right? I'm like, what on earth? Why are you talking to them like that? But you see it all the time out in the real world. So I tell them, you could be the best at what you do. You could be the best at what you do. But if you're not a good person, they're going to pass on you. I've seen it happen. I might recommend somebody for something, for a job. I don't know them, but I know that they know what they're doing. And a hiring manager will say, oh no, I don't want nothing to do with them. I'm like, well, they're good at what they do, but I don't know them as a person. Like, nah, I'll pass on them. I'll pass on them. You never want to be the one they pass on because of your character or how you treat people, which is part of your character, right? Work on that part. Work on that. None of us is perfect. But we all can stand to be a little better. Even me. So, think about that. Think about that. Yeah, character counts, ladies and gentlemen. Character counts. I can't even tell you, this is my 31st year in broadcasting. Yes, I started when I was 6 months old. So don't be adding up those numbers, doggone it. I was just a mere infant when I started 31 years ago. So, in those 31 years, I had one hiring manager hire me 3 different times. He said he'd hire me again, many times as necessary, because character counts. You do good work, and you're a good person, right? But I run into the same people. Once you get your industry, you run into the same people. So, yeah, you work with